Stand To MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we continue the campaigns of Rippers, Rumblers. And last time, well, we've been coming off pretty good. We've got a pretty decent amount of cash in the bank, and we mentioned that we were going to leave the planet, but then I did one last check through the contracts, and I realized there's another battle left at Two Skulls that we could probably take on. And then there's another mission that, should we have enough time, we could probably pick up for another episode as well. So maybe we hang out on Galatia for just a little bit longer. And that's exactly what we decided to do. So we're taking Raiding Party. This one's going to pay out 237,000 with 3 of 13 priority salvage. Two Skull mission, as we mentioned. And we have detected an inbound dropship belonging to the planetary government. Our local defense forces in the expected drop area are ill-equipped to handle a lance of mechs, but with your aid, we can ensure that the raid does minimal damage. We'd like you to intercept the local government lance and destroy it. So that's our plan, and we are going to drop in on it. We made a couple of a minor change to one of the mechs, which will show off because people have been pointing out accuracy is a bit of a problem. And although the Hunchback has remained mostly unchanged because it was going to take 14 days to do the change that I wanted to, we do have a couple of interesting things. So we have Hammer in the Valiant once again, Brother in the Hatchet Man, Bullet Trap in the Enforcer, and Exodus in the Hunchback, while we currently let Witness think about what he's done. Alrighty, so with that out of the way, let us sprint and get in on the action. Oh, it's this map. Up here is a trap. Unless you've got jump jets, you can't get down. It's a nice position to shoot down from, should you have sufficient range, but we kind of don't. So we're not going to bother. Exodus will be the next one up. Honestly, I think I'm going to have Exodus wait. He is still rocking that Enforcer, or not an Enforcer, the Hunchback, with a huge old AC-20, backing that up with a single ER medium laser. Hitting people with it is a little bit difficult. We're going to jump forward. May as well get as far distance going on as we can. We'll brace that. That'll get rid of our our stability problem. And we'll follow that up with a Bullet Trap in the Enforcer. I don't think it doesn't have as much. The change we made, as you can see, we've kind of swapped out a couple of our weapons around just a little bit. Before, this had 2 large lasers. One of them was an ER large laser, but 2 large lasers, and just a whole host of mediums. However, the medium lasers didn't provide the sort of punch that I wanted to. My original plan had been, you've got 2 pretty decent coring out weapons with the laser accuracy, and then you've got enough medium lasers to just sort of make up for the fact that they're only medium lasers. That didn't quite pan out as I wanted, so instead we pulled off one of the medium, well, we pulled off 2 of the medium lasers, really. Oh no, we pulled off one of the large lasers, the ER one, because it's less accurate. It was consistently less accurate at longer ranges even. And we put on the medium VSPL, the variable speed pulse laser, which, if I'm not mistaken, I can alter the number of shots it fires to either do more damage or less damage. Gonna have to actually check that out. Forget on that one. And a medium pulse laser. So our maximum range has gone down pretty considerably, but hopefully the accuracy will make up for it. The change that I wanted to make on the Hunchback was I wanted to put the Silver Bullet Gauss Rifle in the shoulder, since I wasn't going to be turning the Enforcer into the Silver Bullet Rifle wielding mech. Unfortunately, that was going to take 14 days, and we only have a single ton of Gauss Rifle ammo. I checked the store, that was all we were able to get our hands on. So decided it probably wasn't going to be the way we were going to go. Alright, waiting on that, we're going to have Brother follow up in his Hatchet Man, just get a little bit closer. Not necessarily being able to provide mutual support, but I don't want to run the Valiant into the middle of nowhere and just get absolutely fried immediately off the bat. So the enemy is slowly coming towards us, and we should be able to hopefully deal with that soon. As long as Exodus is sort of trapped in this, yeah, these 2 mechs are going to be basically tripping over each other until we are through this little choke point. It is a minor concern. Interesting. We are receiving incoming fire. AC-2 fire? Light rifle fire? Not quite sure. Could be an ultra autocannon. We are, after all, at a 2-skull mission, so yeah, somebody's up there and sniping at targets. That's concerning. Especially since we've reduced the number of long-range sniping weapons we have to do more closer-range brawling weapons. More medium pulse lasers, really. So we're going to have to get the Valiant on the move. We have a gauntlet. Interesting. So another gauntlet has arrived. We are having a bad day already. Maybe we shouldn't be, but I'm concerned. And a Wasp has moved up. Hammer, are you in range to pound that Wasp? You are. I love this Valiant so very much. I need to get more armor on this thing, but we're working on it. Eventually it'll have more armor. Go cut that Wasp in half, please, and thank you. So running up out of nowhere, going to chop on the Mini Vindicator, and oh, took off his leg and did a pretty decent amount of damage to his shoulder. He'll be on the ground, which will slow him down and push his initiative back even further on the next turn. That'll be helpful. I was kind of hoping he'd be completely dead, but we may be able to follow this up with some long-range blinking fire. It's a Clint. Okay. That's twin AC5s then. Ooh, both of them missed. Okay, good. At least I believe it's two AC5s. Every single time I see a Clint, I immediately think, oh, AC5 in the chest. And that's not necessarily the correct thinking, although it is the one that I immediately go for. I'm going to go for the back assault. It is a little bit risky, but Gauntlet got to go down. He, of course, has a Thunderbolt and some other weapon. Oh, a perfect hit right on the back. Come on, please tell me I broke something. I did not. Uh-oh. We got a blackjack. It was a risky move. I moderately regret it. Okay, he only hit us with one laser. Okay. Whew, that could have been way worse than it ended up being. However, we have now placed Gauntlet in a rough position. If he can come out over here, I suppose, to try and get a shot back on us, but if he turns around to just shoot back at us, we might get shots into that back, and that back has been pretty badly hit. Alright, so we need to get somebody up here to hopefully pick off you on the ground, and that'll be some really nice accuracy, actually. Do I want to sprint it? If I sprint it, what does that do to my accuracy? Because I want to get him moving as fast as possible. After all, we do want to get him in range to support. It does not great things to my accuracy, but it is medium pulse lasers. And his accuracy off here is just going to be terrible. So, sprint it forward. I think I want to go... I don't care to take a wasp and tact. The problem is there's nothing... Ooh, that's the question. We're going to shoot and try and knock out that open torso. And I'm tempted for... It's a 74% chance to hit. No, we're going to flip the coin. Oh, good, we got him. And he hit CT, just tore that thing completely apart. Lovely shot. Okay, so the Wasp is out of the fight already. So that's 25% of the primary units. And we ripped open most of that mech. So, it could be worse. Could be better, but could be worse. Bullet Trap, are you going to be able to get a shot? No, because we've got to wait for Exodus to get out of the way. But thankfully, these two will no longer be tripping over each other. Unfortunately, accuracy is not going to be very high. AC 22 off, no reason to fire it. Single medium ER laser. Not able to touch him, and we're going to have to cross this entire thing, and crossing to go after a bushwhacker. Oh, this is going to get rough. Sprint on forward. I do have a large laser. It is an 11.3% chance to hit and a 17% chance to hit if we shoot at the blackjack. We're going to shoot the blackjack. It's a little bit less well-armored, and also we've already got a hole in one of these mechs. So, fire away with the large laser. Miss, and the tag also missed. Didn't do a super great job of that there, but that's okay. So it'll be interesting to see how the Bushwhacker will respond to having, well, a little tiny evil Valiant who just got on top of him. Also, the Valiant's rear armor is almost gone. Yeah, it's down to a single point. I was concerned with that! Oh. Not gonna lie, would not have done that. I would have attempted to execute the Valiant right there. Really? Okay, not gonna complain. Oh, no, he still decided to shoot, but he was only going to shoot one. He was confident, and well, his confidence did not get him anywhere. So that's very nice. And he did not shut down, but he is overheating. Now, the Blackjack is a bit of a problem. The Blackjack's carting 4 medium lasers and a pair of AC2s, which will be a little bit rough. Clint coming in range. And did manage to get one hit. Only 20 damage, so not AC5s, that's for sure. Okay, here's the problem. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, bad things are about to happen, because Gauntlet got to move again. I'm very concerned. Heat critical, override shutdown successful. Hammer has got to take it out. I mean, there's no other way to put that. He's got to eliminate this mech entirely, and he'll be able to do it this turn, assuming he gets that CT hit, because he's got less than 90 health left on that center torso. I know it kind of sucks that we're going to lose out on getting salvage off of a bushwhacker, but I can't afford to leave him so riskily exposed. So we're going to run for it, go for the sword. And that's not great. Okay, problems.
Ready for orders.
It really did need to hit his CT, and it did not. So we've got terrible, terrible trouble right here on the desert map. Not looking at terrific accuracy all around, unfortunately. If we had hit a torso or something, we might have knocked out a gyro. 22%, 11%. Yeah, it's both 22s, one's an 11. We may as well send a shell, because we've got a long way to cover. Yeah, we didn't hit, but we weren't expecting to. Please don't shoot the Valiant. It's very important for it to not die.
Nothing.
Alright, so nothing picked up on that, but we weren't expecting it. And the Blackjack's going to moonwalk a little bit. And hit us with a couple of lasers. It's becoming a bit of a problem. I am concerned about it, but we'll hopefully be able to overcome. And Brother is going to continue his, I suppose, headlong sprint to try and get up there. If I do this, I am exposed to you. And you have paralight rifles, maybe? I do have some armor left. I really just got to get in amongst them, though. That's the thing that's driving this sprint headlong into enemy danger. So we will have a pretty decent accuracy shot. Yeah, fired in cluster mode. Yeah, it's making it so that we aren't going to reset, but I'd prefer to be able to axe them. So cluster modes as we run in, just continually shelling away, blasting as much as we can. We're doing a pretty decent amount of damage so far, actually. We are definitely going to lean over onto this side of the map because I want to try and make sure that we can, well, bail the Valiant out of trouble. The Valiant can run, but I'd prefer to win. All right, large lasers at 50%. Do you do change firing modes, I thought? Or do you? No, it looks like it's just one option. I thought it had multiple options. VSPL, multi-shot, minimum max. So 43% chance. This is going to get us a little bit cooking, but it's good enough for now. So large laser missed, and now a whole bunch of pulse shots. Well, I suppose just the VSPL. Not doing a ton of damage, but every little bit counts. Comes back up to us. It's going to be Hammer. Hammer can't afford to just sit still and, well, take that. So what Hammer's got to do is we're going to run over here, and we're going to see if we can't knock out the Blackjack. Okay, not what I wanted. That's opened up both legs on, well, opened up legs on both these mechs, but I really kind of needed him to die. We are protected and our back is towards a wall. That should be helpful. And the Gauntlet is really getting up there in heat. I can't imagine he can afford to shoot another full salvo without just cooking. Single medium laser, but is he... Oh, no, it's a pulse laser. And he did get one hit out of the 3. Is he going to shut down? Is he going to sprint forward? Is he going to multi-target? What's going on here? He is going to get himself underneath the heat threshold, but we're not using any mechs that do additional damage for that. The Clint has shown up, and he is going for the punch. Oh, please miss, please miss, please miss. Just, like, duck it. Wah! Able to easily evade the Clint. You are fighting a hatchet man, sir. He is not impressed with you. Exodus now has a target within relatively close range. It's a 20% chance to hit, 13% chance to hit, 25% chance to hit. I don't know if I sprinted to get extra close. 25 and 56. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna take a big ol' AC-20 shell and see if we can't throw it on. It's a 1 in 4 chance. Oh, well, it's a 30% chance, even better. Probably not gonna hit. Oh, it for sure hit. He's going onto this ground. We might get a couple of BattleTech parts out of this, because I'm going to be aiming for that leg if I've got the shot before he gets to turn back on. Oh, huge check on the initiative. And we're exactly where I wanted to be. He came forward for us, and now he's vulnerable. 114 damage. Which missed. Okay. Brother, that was not ideal. That was suboptimal to a certain extent. Shooting from here, we're looking at really good hit chances. Well, except for the medium pulse, of course. How about if I got a little bit closer? Can I get more weapon systems on target? Yes, I absolutely can. How about here, so I can actually turn and not be exposing my back? We'll do that. Now, this is a bit of a heat problem. This VSPL, she's a bit of a cooker. Not at you, but you. Aim for that leg. I don't need the VSPL here. Look at all that heat that generates. Seriously, that's kind of insane. Do I risk it? I'm gonna try and keep the heat under control just for this. The large laser able to hit, but not hit where we wanted it, unfortunately. That did hit. And he's not gonna lose his leg just out of that one. But he has been target acquired. He is a bit stressing now. He should be able to stand up and do something now. If we hit that leg again and knock him over, that'll be another pilot injury. That'll also be the mech down, so really no point in bothering. So he's guarded, he's entrenched. Improvements to confident are abound. And I'm gonna go for a 96% chance to hit your back. Or Exodus. If Exodus walked within point-blank range, he would still be suffering a terrible accuracy. So we're going to have to go out a little bit on a limb here. Go for a little bit of extra defense. Oh, he's going to be moving fast next turn. Hi. Not the one we needed. Also not the one we deserve, I'm gonna claim. Because I wanted him dead. And now he's not. I could try and go for the Clint here. If I sprinted, I could even get the shot on the back, which is not a great accuracy shot. I'm wondering what's wrong with this hunchback, if it's something wrong with me, but the accuracy we run into just... Well, I suppose it is recoiling quite hard, right? Recoil +2. So that would be, what, a 37%? That's still god-awful. Well, I'm assuming he's got some sort of defensive system. We did miss him with the AC-20, but we did hit him with the laser. Unfortunately, we didn't break anything. Trying to form a bit of a wall here, as you can see, to prevent him from running around back here. That probably won't work. I might... Yeah. I'm kind of now hoping you'll shoot the hunchback, because I kind of don't care about the hunchback at this point. No, he wants the Valiant, and he's going to shoot all them lasers. Lucky for us... Oh, wait, no, he's shooting the Hatchetman. I take that back. Okay, that's okay. Hatchetman, pretty tough mech, able to take quite a bit of damage. Obviously, we don't want to just sit there and weather the storm constantly. Oh, he did try and shoot me. Please don't hit that again. That would be very, 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 very bad. His heat is critical. His override is successful. Blackjack gets to move now. That's a problem. That's a problem on several levels. If anybody shoots him, he's gonna fall over. Like this Clint. Brother's up. Hey, brother. I am in desperate need of you saving your brother. So... Okay, that's most of the mech, but that's not all of the mech. Oh no, the pilot... pilot ejected. Okay, whew. Boulder trap. I need you to come over here, because we are currently suffering from a major gyro crit problem. So we're going to line up, we're going to set up, and spare not the horses, sir. Okay, I need hits on that CT, please. You need to core him out, destroy that engine or something. He's got to go down this turn. TTS energy destroyed is not quite what I need. He's unsettled and our heat is critical, but we did not shut down. We will next turn, but... Oh, thank God, Hammer. Please tell me Hammer is first. Uh-oh. Oh, levels of uh-oh. Let's see who he decides he's going to shoot. Okay, blasting away at the Hatchetman. If he saves even so much as one laser for the Valiant, he can knock it over. I had so much hope that by vigilancing, we would go first. Miss. Ah, that's it. He's going over. Ability check fast, but he's at the maximum. He's going to knock down. Okay, so that's an injury. Lucky for us, that does cover the back, and that almost knocked out the mech entirely. Shutdown override successful, but you are not surviving soon. Clint coming around, because the Clint gets to move well before me, apparently. Shooting at the Hatchman. The Hatchman able to tank most of that damage. Struggling with it a little bit, but he's still around. Alright, bullet trap's up. Bullet trap has no, well, bullets. So... there is no problem with turning this mech off. Light him up. Just everything you've got, lay it into him. I got no problem with shutting this mech down. There's no ammunition to explode, and there's only one other mech left. He is knocked down. Unfortunate for us, because now we can't shoot in that empty... And the heat is critical. He's offline. He's going to be standing up soon, so that's... not great. I was really, really kind of hoping he would kill him. However, I might be able to kill a Clint in one blow. Come on, do it, do it, do it. That's most of a Clint. I gotta give him credit for that. That's most of a Clint. He is unsteady. He is no longer evasive. Exodus. Exodus, 50%. How about if we shot down at him? 69%. Which will increase because the... Oh, no, it didn't. I'm gonna risk it. Go for that leg. I don't know what we hit. I think we might have missed. He is panicked. Hammer, get up. Get up. Stand back and hope that you're within range to hit the Clint. Oh, you are? Oh, really? Am I in range? Well, I would be able to stomp on him. And it would be a random stomp. That's the thing that keeps me from doing that. So we are going to punch the Clint from behind. Everything you've got. Just tear him apart. And you missed. Okay. Somewhat understandable. Disappointing, but understandable. Let's see who's up next. It is us. Hammer still has the blow. And that'll be a 94% chance. Swing it. Clint is gone. Okay, so we're down to just the Gauntlet, who has proven to be a terrifying opponent every time we run into him. Brother will not be able to get within range. Exodus will be able to stand still. Well, Exodus is going to shimmy slightly. Oh, look at that. Gorgeously high accuracy. Hi. I'm going to take the shot at the leg again. Hey, the leg is almost gone. Come on, bail. You know you want to.
Good to go.
Brother, if you shoot him from here, 84%. If I sprinted to get a little bit closer, because I'm looking for melee, not good. So we are going to try and go for the gunshot. Line up that leg. Clusters to slug. Okay, that's not where I wanted. I want that leg. Come on, give me that leg. Well, I think you may have killed the mech. No, not quite. Apparently he didn't have a light engine. Bullet trap turn on. Bullet trap's back on. He's good. And now Gauntlet gets to stand back up. I wanted this leg just so I could steal him. I think Gauntlet... Ooh, he's just going to fire a single pulse laser? Yeah, a single pulse laser just blazing away at the Hunchback. I assume he's an ace pilot, so we'll be able to move after this one, but other than that... Come on, hope for... he critical, shutdown override successful, and he did not move.
Orders.
Brother can't quite get the shot.
Acknowledged.
I think I'm gonna offensive push. We're gonna risk it. Gonna go for the clusters. Come on, I just need a little bit more damage on that leg. Just a little bit more. Give it to me. Give me that leg. He's totally unsteady. Hammer. Wait, what? Why can Hammer not... 35 units destroyed. Okay, bit of an interesting problem. I'm not sure what... Wasp was here. Blackjack was here. Clint was here. Guessing we run into a little bit of a glitch. I assume it'll fix itself when it comes to his turn to move. Brace. Bullet trap.
Standing by.
Yeah, bullet trap doesn't have a shot.
On it.
Brace. Let's see if he survives at the end of the turn. Because the mech is standing there.
Aye, aye.
Okay, came back to us.
Receiving you.
Got a 99% chance to hit him. Game. Game I won. If you're not going to move the mech, yeah, he has no legs. I've won game. He's dead. Game? Please, no game? Let's see, is it shift or... So I'm trying to remember the button with which to target allies. Because I'm assuming that's my problem. Like, I'm not sure why it's not allowing me to target him. And that's a bit of an issue. Because we've got him. I mean, we took the legs off the Bushwhacker, which, you know, that's pretty cool. We're gonna get 3 parts of a Bushwhacker, right? Game?
Standing by.
Well, I'm concerned. I mean, he should be dead. I'm not sure why he's not.
Receiving you.
I'm just kind of hoping that something will happen. I am faffing about a bit, desperately hoping that... No, it just does not care. So... what to do? Not gonna lie. I'm a bit, slightly irritated by this. So the mech has been knocked out. Both legs are gone. If both legs are gone, the mech can't do anything. If the mech can't do anything, it's a kill. Frustrating. I am going to reserve a couple of turns just to see if anything happens here.
Confirmed.
Because we got him. We defeated him. We've killed him. He's done.
Waiting for the shot.
I got one more thing that we might be able to do. And it's a melee attack on something that doesn't exist anymore. So, and I don't mean swinging, I mean death from above.
On my way.
It's the only thing I've got at this point. I mean, we've cleared the field. So that's more than a little irritating. Gonna occupy his space.
Jumping.
Okay, game. I'm now occupying the same space as the dead mech.
Receiving you.
Do you understand what's going on? Oh, wait a second. No, that can't be. That was the Clint, right? No, that's the Blackjack.
Got it. Managing heat. Receiving you.
Well, this sucks. I can't lie. This really does suck. So there's really nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. I'm going to have to pull back. And that's going to be a bad faith withdrawal, which is negative reputation. We don't care about reputation too much at the moment. But that's negative reputation. That robs me out of my 3 of 13.
Ready for orders.
And my one pilot is currently in the hospital.
Retreat.
Yeah, it wasn't a retreat. We killed everybody. Everybody was dead. Everybody was knocked out. Completely and totally. It wasn't a single enemy mech left. Just a bushwhacker that somehow knew how to fly. Minus 12? Wow. That's cruel. Valiant took a gyro hit, which is going to require repairing. We got one bloody part. Whole ton of medium lasers. Absolute metric ton of them. E-cooling +1, endo. Oh, exchanger. FCS advanced targeting computer grants breaching shot, S3 advanced zoom. There was so much good stuff here. Like, it even counts the bushwhacker as destroyed. I have irritation. So we have the endo. This would have been a fantastic haul. Grab an exchanger, grab the targeting computer, grab the endo steel. That would have been that. Wait, I have 2 endo steel already? Really? Well, endo steel is always good to have. So it's not. If I've got them already. Well, sometimes the bugs hit you. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it. It sucks, but you gotta roll with it. No use crying over spilled milk and all them platitudes. Look at the medium pulse laser. Fusion core would be nice. I mean, I don't know what I would do with it. Heat exchanger, also very nice, especially on the... Now that we've got a VSPS on the Enforcer. Because it's just... It's ridiculous in the amount of heat that thing builds. Sorry if I seem just a little bit off from normal, but I am quite heavily, well, thrown off from normal. This really has sort of moderately ruined my day. This haul would have been amazing, and yet... Oh, engine light. Duh. Give me that engine light. There can be no question. It's all the fun of an XL engine and safer. So I picked up a medium lasers, got the lower arm actuator. So much good stuff, and we got robbed. And a minus 12 on the reputation. That I wasn't expecting. I mean, I was expecting a little bit of a reputation hit, but 12 after successfully clearing them out? Yeah, game, I'm not happy with you. So we've got one more mission planned that I wanted to do before we head off to a different planet, and that was just to take it as a massive cash grab. But now I'm thinking it might be a better idea to take it full salvage and just screw it and see what we can grab. It would have given us like 1.2, and then if we had achieved the secondary objectives, it would have gotten us over 1.5 million. It would have been really, really good. sort of set us up for a long period of time. But having lost that mission, I'm not sure I can afford to not 200 or 22,000 for the next 12 days. That is so very unfortunate. Managed task Centurion further down. 2 days in the Hunchback, Hatchman up to the top. Valiant after that, because I need to do some minor modifications of the Valiant. Wait for it, wait for it. Oh, Valiant is complete. Baze. Hello, Baze. I need my Valiant, please. First of all, because the gyro's been destroyed, which is unfortunate, but we will repair. So, patch that. And hey, apparently I have 2 endo steel on it. I didn't even realize it. So that'll give me 1.5 tons, which is pretty good. And that will allow me to get a 1.5 tons of armor. Literally, that's my plan. The game does not understand what to prioritize when it comes to armor. Let's revert all that so that I can manage the armor values. Fix, endo, and I want a little bit more forward armor. A lot more back armor. I think we're just going to max out back armor. Because it's a melee mech, it's going to get right on top of people. Protect the joints a bit more. Full frontals on the torsos, and one more here. What else can I do to make this just a little bit tougher? I mean, I know what I can do. I don't want to do it because I'd rather not. But I'm thinking about it. And that is to throw in the light engine on this one. Because I want to save... Oh, it's a 210 fusion. That'll be 5 tons. I don't know what I'd do with 5 tons. That's a lot of tonnage. It's a much safer engine because it reserves 2 slots in the side torsos, which means you don't take the automatic 3 when you lose a side torso like the XLs do, which makes it safer. Let's see. Do I need it? Do I desperately need it? 5 tons. What do I do with 5 tons? 8 energy hardpoints and 8 support hardpoints. Well, I can't do anything with the support hardpoints, unfortunately, because I've only got a fluid gun with no ammo. Well, I do have some ammo on the fluid gun. And a narc launcher, which I don't have any narc ammo. A little bit of a letdown there. He's just never going to shoot his lasers. I mean, not often. I've even thought about pulling off the ERs. Well, I could give him his head laser back and put him back up to 3 medium lasers. Or heck, I could mount a PPC on this gosh darn boat if I did that. I mean, I don't know what I'd do with it, but I could. Well, not quite. 5 tons. I'd have to... Well, I'd pull off the ER medium lasers and give him a single PPC. Just for the jokes. I could give him an ER large laser. I don't know why I'd do it. I don't know what I'd do with it, but I could. Heat efficiency is what now? Yeah, 30-30. Yeah, I think that'll work. Gives him a little bit more armor, toughens him up, especially in the back where he's going to get shot at a lot. So, Valiant up to the top. We'll wait another 4 days. Does anybody else need a redesign? Oh yeah, the Enforcer could use stuff, I suppose. Let's see. What I really need for this mech is more heat control. Unfortunately, I don't have more heat control for him. I've only got regular heat sinks. So that's not going to go anywhere. I don't think I have a laser suite. I do have a warfare suite. I threw Endo in this thing. I get 2.5 tons out of it. I mean, that would definitely pay for the warfare suite. Oh, crap. That's what I could do with 5 tons. Put a warfare suite in the Valiant. And max out the armor. And give it an additional laser, but that doesn't give me much. Honestly, though, I think you're good. You've got a big electric probe. You're happy, aren't you? Maxed out armor pretty much all over the place. He really does not need it. It's solid as is until we can get more heat control, and then we can start throwing that on there. Oh, the Hunchback. The Hunchback, you are terrible. Let's not kid ourselves. You are awful. But I do have a fire control computer, which I'm hoping stacks. Because they used to. Oh, wait, no. because they're cockpit mounts. Yeah. That doesn't help. Lower arm doesn't help me. Endo steel honestly doesn't really help me. I mean, I could go endo and then just tank it up. But this mech is pretty terrible. Just in the way that we currently can operate it right now. If I threw in a 240 fusion core, what's the speed move up to? 230, 135 versus... Well, he picks up about 30 meters. So that's what, one tile? 5.8 on the map versus... a 10.6. That does get him where he needs to go faster. But it's not quite what I'm looking for. And it does put him 5 tons overweight. I mean, that just immediately responds with we'll put the light engine on it. Still 2.5 tons overweight. Okay, well, I've got endo for that. This makes him faster, which lets him get into combat faster, but that doesn't get me anything because we've seen that even at point-blank range, he's moderately worthless. So I don't think that works. I don't see the reason to do that. He's slow, he's plodding, and half the time I'm thinking about pulling him out of the front line anyway. The Raven, I think we've already mostly built the Raven, didn't we? Yeah, XL engine, endo steel, he's fully rigged up and ready for combat, begging us for it. Anything that I can throw up in the top there. Because we already got a Warfare Suite, which covers us. We've got an Arc Beacon, we got Haywire Beacon, which could help. This would be pretty useful in trying to take control of the map. Probably going to save my Silver Bullet Gauss for the Centurion. It still has its its LBX, but I'll probably save it for that. Alright, we didn't want to do just a build episode today. We're gonna talk to Hacker about the warning. Gained honest. Lovely. So we're gonna wait for the Valiant to be ready to go. Okay, and Hammer's out of action for another 5 days, which really sucks. Quick check of our MechWarriors, and then we'll kick off that last mission before we leave Galacia. Oh, Ripper's ready to go. Okay, Ripper gets a level of gunnery. Thank you. Brother, nothing. Bullet Trap, nothing. Exodus, nothing. Hacker, nothing. Majestic, nothing. And Witness. Witness, you got problems, buddy. Could go up to just 5s across the board, but I want to push for 6. We're 2,000 away from it, so might happen. Well, let's take some contracts. Because there was a contract I wanted to nab. Although, there's a couple of lower level missions that we could grab real quick. And assassinate for 313. Oh, this was not here before. Yeah, let's do that. See if we can't salvage something out of this. It's probably not going to be anything great. Wait, who is this against? Forgot to pay attention to. Against the planetary government. Okay, so we don't care. We're just doing a neutral mission. So 3 for 13 on the assassinate is pretty good. We need a new melee pilot. Exodus, get out of my red. Actually, no. Bullet Trap's in my red. Pop you over there. Ripper goes there, because Ripper is a slightly better gunner than everybody. Really, that should probably mean that Ripper goes into the Hunchback, but I don't want to waste Ripper. 5544. Well, Witness is on the bench right now. Bullet Trap. Bit of a waste of a Valiant. Swap them. The Hatchet Man shoots a lot, so I got no problems with having a multi-target and a shoot and scoot on that one. Alright, so Brother is moving into the Valiant for a little bit. Bullet Trap and the Hatchet Man. Ripper back, except he's driving an Enforcer. And the Hunchback will be there, with Exodus in it once again. Hopefully Exodus can have a little bit more luck, but this Hunchback has proven to be a bit of a problem, because it really just can't seem to hit anything. Although, to be 100% fair, that's mostly up to us. We are not doing all of the things that you really kind of want to do in order to make a mech work with an AC-20 early on. We need tag, we need narc, we need a whole bunch of support systems, and then a good pilot, and then a good angle, and then to make the enemy unsteady. Because we saw what the mech would do as long as the target was on the ground at point-blank range and not moving. The moment you move that AC-20, suddenly all hell breaks loose, but hey, other than that, pretty good. So only a half-skull mission this time, so we're going to try and breeze through it and maybe get some cheap and easy stuff. Assassinate missions generally send you up against a target who's a little bit better, so maybe there's that. And maybe we'll run into somebody who's got good tech and no armor, and we can steal all the stuff and make up for the pain and irritation of having a bushwhacker right there, a gauntlet no less, and having to give it up. Alright, dropping down into the AO, and after this we're gonna leave. I do not want to be around here any longer. Oh, this mission. I do not like this one at all. So the problem is that you move in here and these guys will be... There's someone over here, someone here, and they can sort of come at you from all directions. It's moderately terrifying. Brother, hi, welcome to the Valiant.
Roger.
Sprint on forward. And get yourself a little bit aggressive. Because if we can see the enemy, we might be able to stop the enemy.
Ready for orders.
And Exodus. Bring in the Hunchback. A little bit more speed would be nice. Gotta admit that. But what I really want to do is I want to get a turbo back going.
Receiving you.
Desperate for one, in fact. Just get the mech rolling as fast as possible. Hatchman following up. Unfortunately, the Hatchman also desperately needs a much larger engine. So, I'll actually have to keep an eye. 275 or so. Just make this mech quick enough to be aggressive. We can put endo steel in it, we can put a light engine in it. That should be enough to get us something. Worst comes to worst, I can start pulling a couple of things out. I prefer not to, but we could do it.
Receiving you.
Can you get into cover? You really kind of can't. I'm just trying to figure out a good position that will move me in a place to take advantage of somebody without getting taken advantage of.
On the move. Full speed.
You don't have that sensor log? Really? Wow. So we are up to 4 pips of evasion. Back up to us.
Good to go.
Ripper will sprint on forward and stand aggressively and in the open and hey, come get me. No, really, where is the enemy? So we should be seeing them, but they're not on sensors at the moment, which is moderately terrifying when you're that close to the enemy. Okay, we got the Hatchman providing overwatch with his AC-10, which he uses more than he does that axe. I'd like to change that, but that's going to take a little while. And the Hunchback in the high ground as well. AC-20 ready to do some damage. Hey, we got you on sensor blips.
Standing by.
Bullet trap. Can't get a shot because the Hunchback's in the way. Reserve. Oh, brother's up. Come on, please move into... It's a fire starter.
I got a sensor.
Clearly the most common mech in the galaxy. Okay, Spider over there. Brother is going to reserve. I want this fire starter to move first. I want him to move into the open and be aggressive so that we can then come around on him and axe him.
How's it going?
Ripper also can't do anything until Exodus moves. Mistake on my part. But at the same time, we also did kind of want to reserve a bunch. Commando and a Spider off on the side. To be expected. Exodus finally gets to move. Lovely. Exodus can't get a shot. Irritating. But we'll get him down here in the water. So he can play. Come on. You know you want to go, buddy. I'm going to reserve all the way to the bottom. See if I can. Phase 7.
Waiting for the ride.
Is it just me? Phase 4. Phase 1. If you don't move, you're done here.
Commander.
Alright, let's sprint along.
Commander.
Whoop. Gives me a side angle shot, but it also opens me to getting shot myself. I have image on him, but I can't do anything about it.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, Ripper, are you going to be able to get a shot, or is that not going to happen? That's not going to happen. In fact, Ripper's about to get into a duel with Blips.
You got it. Going flat out.
17. We can take a shot at either one. Spider 5K, I believe it's just 2 medium lasers. The Commando 5P, not sure. Just take a shot. No hits, but no foul, because we're not building any heat on that shot. There's no recoil to worry about, so if you can, just blaze away.
Negative damage. Standing by.
Bullet Trap does have a shot. Unknown blip up here. It's a Wolfhound. Okay, that could be a PPC, and I may have made a serious mistake. What a sprint. Nope, it's just going to be a walk. That's an obstructed shot. That is an unobstructed shot. The only thing in range is the LBX. Kick a couple of slugs his way. Hey, we got a couple of hits. Bunch of misses, but a couple of hits. So even a few slugs on a mech with low armor is useful. Okay, Wolfhound's moving along the side. Has a large laser. Okay, not a PPC. So I was a little bit more worried about a PPC, but that will not be the case. We shall be perfectly safe from that. Good, brother. Wait, no, you're kidding me. What? Are you? I'm laughing because otherwise I'd be gnashing my teeth in great anger and rage. Yeah, that's several levels uncool. Not gonna lie. If I take the shot from up here, that's 74s. We'll do it. It's only a pair of ER mediums, but hey, we'll do it. They're good accuracy shots. So, up high, we are being jammed. 2 good hits. Okay, his arm has been weakened, but he is at full health. And enemy turn gets to move. Got a commando coming our way. If I can see the commando, I can axe the commando.
Ready for orders.
Okay, so bullet trap in the hatchet man. This is some really weird terrain out here. Get up over here. Say hi. Clusters. Wow, that looked like a lot of good hits. We managed to blow up his hands. He doesn't use his hands because he's a spider, but we blew them away. We have a shot on you. How about if I sprinted? 37. Do I have an unobstructed? I do not. Look at right here. I got no problem. Oh, it's a 50. Oh, we hit him and opened. Mask destroyed. The real question... That should be gone. I'm seeing 0 health on it. So he is unsteady. He's not having a good time. And the spider gonna waltz around. Oh, he's got machine guns on his arms. Firing down at the Valiant. Not able to hit us with the laser. Nor the machine guns. Good. And now that we can see him, we can walk up and we can hit him with our sword. Spider, another one coming around. So just a whole ton of spiders today. Bit unfortunate. Single medium laser shot. Not too worrisome yet. If the Valiant can start getting in people's face, he can start really hurting them. Okay, can I get you in range to shoot somebody? I can have you... No, you can't quite... Well, you got the shot from up here. It's a 52.
Jumping.
May as well take the shot. Yeah, we're gonna turn anything on. Just blaze away. Come on, just hit him once. Knock him over. Okay, we did hit him with the tag. Stability check passed. Hit him again. And there goes half the mech. Left torso, left arm. Pilot injury. So he is down to his single wound left. If we can take the head off, then we might be able to steal the mech. Nope, it's on his turn. He gets to stand up, and he will no doubt attempt to run for the exit point. I don't know where the exit point's going to spawn, but hopefully not too... Hopefully he has to come to me.
The target is retreating, Commander.
Okay, where's the exit?
Eliminate it before it escapes.
Look over the spy. Supporting forces. Stop the spy escaping. Okay, up there. Bull trap.
Standing by.
Bull trap can't do anything from up here. So he will have to jump again. But lucky for us, he's going to have a shot. It's got to be on somebody's side. Hi, Commando. We're getting a little bit up there on the evasion problems. But if I can kill you, that'll all be worth it.
Targeting for an output.
Okay, not so great on the clusters this time, but that's okay. Do some good laser work. Not as good as I was hoping. I was hoping things would explode and fly off the mech. That had been sort of the plan. Wolfhound moving around, taking a large laser shot. Does manage to hit, and hits quite nicely, too. Ooh, that's in a location I do not want to lose.
Systems holding.
Alright, brother.
Ready for order.
Brother can make it Ripper. Do you have a shot on the... You do have a shot on the target. It's not an amazing shot, but it's also not the worst ever. Because he is now on the move. I do have the shot if I just stand still, and I do get to shoot and scoot. Take the shot. What's the worst could happen? Okay, did manage to hit him quite nicely with that large laser. Engine core has been crit. Engine destroyed. I'm starting to wonder if this actually means anything. Come on, eject.
Reporting.
You're a single wound left. If I hit you with that, you're dead. Pilot into the cover. Override successful, but that's not going to continue on the next round. So we do have supporting forces and a reinforcement. Oh, more spiders coming in close. Yes, come closer. Lasers and machine guns. Lots of machine guns on this one. Luckily, we beefed up the armor a little bit on this mech.
Barely a hit, Commander.
Brother.
Hey there.
Yeah, why don't you... Which one? Yeah, him? Vigilance to make sure that you move first next turn. And come over here. And beat the crap out of a spider from behind. Hopefully that takes him. Didn't quite, but it killed most of the mech. I mean, that is half the mech right there. His legs, his torso, and his arm. So he's going down. He's not going to have a good day. Might be able to take advantage of that and take out the other leg. Not that we want spider parts, but hey, it's always an option. Who is next? Oh, he's going for a punch. Commando coming in to punch us. Oh my god! What are you?
Damn it. I'm wounded.
Okay, miscalculations were made. Fire coming down to the Hunchback, but the Hunchback really doesn't care because the Hunchback's in the middle of water. It is Prometheus Flame, so that is plus 30 heat. Okay, so note to self, Commando SP. Absolutely monstrous. Fire. Miss. Oh, you hit his leg, though. CT is pretty badly open. Where do I move? Right about here. So that's a problem. Yeah, I was not expecting that. I read Commando and was like, he's not a problem. Boy, was I wrong. So this planet wants to make sure that we are not getting out of here easily. And a large laser? Just monstrous. Evil and monstrous. And he's now moving at rate 1, which means everybody can step on him if they want to, and that's not good, because he's only got 13 armor left in that torso. I'm very, 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 very glad that we beefed up the armor. Okay, are you about to come around in a location that I attempted to move through and was unable to? Because I gotta say, if that's what you're doing, that's kind of not okay. Because I tried to do that and was unable to. And then ran my Valiant right into the middle of whatever the heck that thing is. Oh, we got a penetrator.
I'm gonna need him.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I'm losing weapon systems.
Well, at least it was a sword side instead of anything. I can't say anything truly important because the sword is pretty important, but... fire again.
Confirmed.
Come on, just hit his CT, come on. That's all I'm looking for here. I want CT shots to blow him apart. He's unsteady, he's having a bad time. Move over here. You are gonna cook. Shut down override successful. Wow, we're gonna be burning this one. Hi, kill me a spider? Because, yeah, we gotta get closer eventually to that commando, because that commando is evil. You missed. You had an 84... These guys are trying to get killed at this point. Alright, you're alive. Exodus. Point blank range shot, 74. I love it. Hi, end him, please. There we go. Well, he's not dead. But he did eject, it looks like. Oh no, pilot incapacitated. We did kill the pilot and kept the mech mostly intact. Spider coming to swing. Okay, that's fine. Oh no, he's not. Spider doing nothing apparently. Stand up. I don't know if you can make it over to this commando, but I'd like you to try. So this commando... Do I not get to... I don't get to melee this turn. That is levels of frustrating. See, what can I do about it? I can get into cover. Facing you, 22. Yeah, I'm going to do that, because apparently I can't melee after standing up. Limping along as fast as we possibly can. This commando could probably get to me. That's the terrifying part. Laser missed, but that's okay. Your strong suit really isn't lasers. So he is basically the commando version of our Valiant, it feels like. Bullet trap's up. Bullet trap, go kill this. I just want him gone. Please actually hit. There we go. Unfortunately, I think his big gun arm probably still intact. Ripper's up. And Ripper can provide a shot to the side. It's not a very accurate shot. Yeah, really, Ripper is kind of done here. He's gonna cook this turn. So, we're gonna be shutting down. Blaze away. Miss. We gotta push the line anyway. I mean, it doesn't hurt us, and again, the mech can't explode because it doesn't have any ballistics on board, so it will shut down and become a target, but it is also going to be in cover. So it'll take some damage reduction. Might buy us a little bit of fire from the Valiant, because I am pretty concerned about that Valiant. Commando's coming around. Commando's going to do what? Jet a large laser. I don't know what that is, but I'm not happy with it. Alright, who's up next?
Standing by.
Exodus will have his shot, and he is shooting from the low ground to the high ground, and it's, well, not great. Oh, wow. Lovely work. Managed to plant that AC-10 or AC-20 shell right into the leg, knocking him over. Good work. So that's going to screw up his accuracy moving forward. It's also going to slow him down. As you can see, brother only moves at a 1, which is not great. So that commando is evil and terrifying, and please don't punch my Valiant anymore. Please don't shoot machine guns at my Valiant. Please just don't do anything with my Valiant. Do nothing to the Valiant.
I'm showing minor damage.
Okay, we're good. We're alive. We're okay. Do you just lose your ability to melee at all? Oh. Oh my. That's a problem. Okay. Well, if that's what's going on, I gotta get you out of here. While at the same time executing a fighting retreat. Commando, potentially 20 health. Can I shoot it from further? No, that's as far as I can move. We're gonna take it, we're gonna attempt it, but I'm also trying not to gum up the sprint lines. Okay, good hit, opened up an arm. Okay, not a good hit, let's be honest. That was pretty bad. And now the Wolfhound gets to stand up. And the Wolfhound, if I'm not mistaken, still has his large laser, which is gonna hurt if he hits with it. Good, good, good. Shooting the Enforcer. That's where your energies can well be placed.
Armor holding.
Now his heat is critical, and he's having a bit of a problem. But I'm hoping that I get to move first. Spider has lost evasive, just randomly, apparently. And the Commando is... laser. Stop trying to shoot my Valiant. It never did nothing to you. Okay, bullet trap.
Receiving you.
Oh, look who's in range to sprint. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. 84% chance. Oh my god, man. Look, buddy. I rely on you to back up my people.
Commander.
And if you can't do that, you need to let me know now. Obstructed shot, obstructed shot, unobstructed shot. 37. Take a shot. Oh my god. That was beautiful, Exodus. Just gorgeous. Okay, Wolfhound is down. Which just so happens to be the first of these defending mechs that we were actually able to get. Alright, so I've got a hatchetman in amongst you. Will you do anything about it? Machine guns are not welcome. Okay, armor's getting awfully low. Valiant's gotta run. Valiant's gonna turn around, use some of that back armor. Hey, brother, it's time to go! I really don't want to use that back armor, because it doesn't reduce damage. Yeah, time to go. Get going, get running. Into cover, protect yourself as best you can, and hope to get away. And brace! A little bit of bulwark going on there. And the Spider, probably maneuvering for the Valiant, or is he trying to get a back shot on somebody? From that position, could be anything. I'm gonna shoot down to the Hunchback. Okay, that's fine. Hunchback is more than capable of dealing with your shenanigans.
I'm showing minor damage.
Okay, Ripper's up. Hey, Ripper, you get to shoot people again. Aren't you excited? Shoot the Commando. Oh, hit him dead on with quite a couple of good lasers. He has a Vibro Shiv. So he is the low-down ruffian version of our Valiant. Because we have a sword. Yes, you did. I'm very proud of you. We're going to hop up over here, get a little bit closer. Eventually we'll be able to actually get there. Our heat is critical, but we won't shut down this turn. We might shut down next turn, though.
Ready for orders.
Exodus. 17%? That's getting a bit ridiculous even for me.
Roger.
Yeah. Kind of to be expected. I had hope. I did. I legitimately thought that, hey, maybe he's already nailed 2 pretty low chance shots. Maybe he will stun me. He did not, but hey, can't complain. 2 really good shots and annihilated a Wolfhound. Alright, so, my friend, my buddy, my pal. Mi amore. Mi amici. I need you to actually kill him this time. No more faffing about. Maybe I should just stick with the cannon. Oh my god, Exodus is showing you up bad, Bullet Trap. He's just managed to nail two 37% chances, and you just missed two 80s. Well, that one was actually a 94. I'm trying to be on your team here, man, but you gotta want it, and you just don't seem to. Okay, resetting back to the beginning. Come on, roll well. Nope, we got a punch. Oh god, the commando. No! Please no. You little piece of... Bullet Trap. Bullet Trap, I want you to know that your incompetence has just lost the best mech that we ever had. I will cop to the initial hit, I will. But when you miss an 80% and a 94%, and I swear to God, Bullet Trap, if you had missed this one, I would have ejected you out of that mech, so good. That sucks. I'm really broken up by this one. This has just been a terrible day. First the glitch with the Bushwhacker, and now this. Oh, the wheels are just coming off, aren't they? We're doing really well. I was going to leave this planet feeling pretty good about things, but no. Galatia is not done with you. Exodus? You're getting a promotion. You know that? Because you are just steely-eyed missile man. To get underneath the heat threshold there. Where the hell do you think you're going, buddy?
Orders?
I think you have a wildly optimistic view of what's about to happen in your future.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
So yeah, Valiant's gone.
Waiting for orders.
Brent, see, he's a slow mech, so we can't get that far. Oh, that's just, oh, I am livid, absolutely livid. Brent.
Confirmed.
Fire. Bullet Trap ain't coming with us for a little while. See, I thought I was irritated at Witness. I did not realize what true irritation was.
Standing by.
Because, yeah. I have a great fury within me. A great and powerful fury. Let's head to the evac zone. We're done here. Even though everybody's dead. At least Brother's not dead. I mean, his thing is X'd out, but I thought for a second he was actually killed. But his cockpit was not hit. He just lost his CT with the prototype heat sinks and the prototype everything. And that mech is, if we keep it, which we don't have a guaranteed chance. I did increase it from the base, which is a 50. It's increased to a 70 right now. But there is no guarantee that we keep the mech. If we do, we can rebuild. Because the combat shield is still there. And the sword is basically invulnerable. You can lose it in the battle, but you can never lose it entirely. It's part of the mech. In the same way that the hatchet man can never lose his hatchet. So we can rebuild. We can try and come up with a new concept. It's going to take a while, because we're going to need fusion cores, and we're going to need all kinds of crazy stuff. And I wish I could check what fusion core that he had, because that's going to be a bit of a problem. Okay, we're almost out of here. Rip. Ripper, let's get going. So we've lost both of my favorite mechs so far this campaign. I will admit the Centurion was a defeat of moderate stupidity, and then it wasn't killed, it was just stripped of all the really, really cool stuff. And I will cop to that first hit on the Valiant. Absolutely. I completely and totally underestimated that commando. Didn't think he was a danger. I thought if he was going to swing and punch me, he would deal like 14 damage, so who cares? But after that, I gave Bullet Trap a lot of opportunities, a lot of good hit chance opportunities, and just every single one was a total and utter failure. And that I won't cop to. That is solely I'm going to put squarely on a pilot, because at that point, well, RNGesus has failed you. Now, of course, at the end of the day, everything is the fault of the commander, and yeah, I'll cop to that one just as an aside, but don't tell the boys that, because I am about to give Bullet Trap one heck of a talking to in the ready room when nobody else is there. Because that's what good commanders do. We make sure that when we scream our head off at you, that we do so in private. So 3 pickups by the Hunchback. Exit is just on point. So Fusion Core 210, we're going to need that. Oh, that's the hard one. The Fusion Core. The Fusion Core is the hard... Or not the Fusion Core, but the Supercharger is the hard part. Oh, that's irritating. 1 Valiant part. And a couple of hands, which somehow got way up here. We have none of this, unfortunately. Firestarter PM. Not really interested, if I'm completely honest. 3 parts of this commando. What is this commando? Tell me about this commando. A typical periphery mech. Nothing on this commando actually comes from one. The entire engine block is wired and definitely stole. Really? This evil engine of destruction was a pirate throw together. I don't know if that's even more irritating or what. Okay, so... Ooh, I saw most of the parts. Please tell me there's a... There is not. Okay, I'm going to go through this slowly. I want to make sure if I'm missing a supercharger that I'm not missing the supercharger. FCS Flamer, engine fuel cell, engine core, endo, combat shield. So we're going to grab the combat shield. If we save the mech, we've doubled it. Doubled the combat shield, so that's kind of helpful. Although the fact that it's here makes me think that we did not save the mech. Oh, that sucks on several levels. Endo, we have 1. We could use more. 210 fusion core, we don't have any. Engine fuel cell is weird. Gyro XL, give us a little. It's, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, same as a normal gyro, just is bigger and weighs less. So the combat shield, the Gyro XL. Patchwork materials, nah, don't really care. Spall lighter would be not terrible at all. So 50% resistance against critical hits, that's nice. Minus 10% damage taken in general. Plus 15% weight per point of armor. So the armor becomes heavier. And 5 dynamic slots, 15% tech point. Tentatively. Tentatively keeping that. Hands, kind of don't care about. We have 2 already. FCS Flamer, we don't need it. If in the last campaign, Starburst Sardaukar with the Hellhound definitely would have grabbed this without a second thought. But for now, we don't need it. 210 we don't have. We don't have a 210 fusion core, and if we're gonna... The Spall Liner and the XL. Grants Bulwark, increasing damage reduction, guard 40%. Minus 5% reduced damage taken. Plus 10% reduced visibility. Wait, what? So, interesting. Okay, so here comes the dilemma. If we keep the mech, if we keep the Valiant, which I kind of don't think we are going to because it's here in the salvage setup, then we need this 210. If we lost it, I want everything else here. I really want this Spall Liner. Minus 10%, minus 5, that's minus 15%. That's great. It's amazing. Oh, that's painful. How much does a combat shield weigh? 1 ton. Oh, interesting. I don't know what the plus 10% reduced visibility and plus 10% reduced signature on enemy sensors. Well, I know what that'll do. So that makes them a little less likely to be spotted and shot at from long range. I know I'm waffling on this. Drop the combat shield. No, because we will just end up using Pharaoh. I'm gonna regret this. The combat shield's more universally applicable, though. Alright, make me cry. 1, 2 of the commando parts, 2 Firestarter parts, the spider part, and we did not get the Spall Liner. Oh well. We did get the flamer. We got the fire control computer for the flamer. Oh, today has been a bad day. Today has been a terrible day. Alright, Darius, if you tell me that we lost that Valiant, I'm gonna have a problem. Just mentally recovering from the universe just deciding to come up to me and say, hey, screw you. Oh, that was... that's what you get for putting a guy named Bullet Trap inside a mech with a giant hatchet and asking him to use it. If we had just fired with the cannons, we would have killed him. If we had just fired with the cannons, we would have killed him. But I wanted that high accuracy. I wanted that guarantee. Or at least the way that I had viewed it as a guarantee, because, you know, 94% accuracy, that's got it, right? No.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
We got a spider.
That mech you asked for.
And a commando.
Prepared for fighting.
I hate you, Darius, with every fiber in my being. Well, we got 2 mechs for the price of 1. A Commander 3A and a piece of crap Spider 5D. Oh, I am just beside myself with rage and anger. God, that sucks. That sucks on levels beyond levels. Well, how much would it take to get this thing back in the field? I got 18 heat sinks, so I don't mind using them. And 2. And 3. And 4. That's all my heat sinks, right? Yeah. So the rest of the 5 tons comes from medium laser, flamer, and then SRM6, yep. Do I have an SRM6? Just out of curiosity. I don't. I have an SRM4. Oh, no, I do. Okay, I have 5 of them. Jeez. Okay, put that on there. And give me all the armor you have. Not as much as I had been hoping. I'll be completely honest. Well, in that case, grab the endo. Throw that on there. Give me more armor. Still not as much as I want. Tempted to go light engine. It's a tempting thing. Reduce this slightly. Max that fist out. And then I've got 0.6 points of tonnage left. Honestly, I want to put up my legs. That goes there. That goes there. That goes like that. Twin SRM6s. It's not terrible, honestly. Pull that hand out. I don't need it. If I'm not having anything over there, I don't need it. So we may as well keep the hands so they're safe. If I put in the XL gyro... Oh, I can't because I've got the SRM6. That kind of sucks just a little bit. What's wrong? Oh, broken pieces. Tonnage? Where? Where does this mech have unused tonnage? Because I get the feeling that you're not telling me the truth on that one. Hell must be lying to me. This would be a perfectly serviceable light mech. Decently well armored, I mean, a little bit light on the legs. More durable, more firepower. Missing a medium laser, but who cares? Yeah, we'll lock that in. 23 days. And a spider. It's a piece of crap spider, isn't it? It's just a terrible, terrible spider, isn't it? You've got nothing in you, right? Doesn't even have a fusion core. Three energy hardpoints. One in each arm, one in the CT. No. No, 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 no. Yeah, and get this thing out of my hangar bay. We'll get some cash out of it. All the mechs are in desperate need of repairs. Well, not desperate. But that does really suck. So we lost. We lost my very favorite mech. My Valiant. My Valiant, who never did Valiant. We're gonna leave. We are gone. I'm not hanging around here anymore. Morale has been crushed. Losing the Valiant to that is just... We've got to take a trip somewhere. I don't know where. If you guys have any ideas of where we should head to, that would be very interesting to know. So we are currently here in the middle of Steiner space, and we could head out to Kurita, Merrick, whatever the heck this is, which I think is Lao. Yeah, it's Lao. And Davian space. It's all out there somewhere for us to secure. If you have any ideas or any desires on that, I would like to point out, though, that Sledge's Hammer is headed into Merrick space, and Starburst Sardaukar headed into Draconis Combine space. So we may want to head sort of towards Davian, just for the heck of it, see what's going on. But yeah. But that's going to do it for today's episode, ending on a bit of a low note. Today was just not a good day to be part of Rippers Rumblers. We are hurting. But we're at least leaving this gosh darn planet. Anyway, I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see the notification every time I post one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.